Hello all, Music here, and welcome to an installation video on Star Wars Empire at War with the Remake mod. I've had some comments on my part 1 video to say, how do I install this mod? How do I get it working properly on my computer? It is a fairly simple mod to install. There is some specific steps that you'll have to do, so if you just follow these steps, you will have no problem whatsoever. So the first thing you want is, of course, a Steam version of Star Wars Empire at War Gold Pack. This also includes the Forces of Corruption DLC. You want to have that installed. If you have just installed it, click play, go to the main menu, and then exit out of the game. That'll set your preferences in your user files, and everything will be good to go. Now, to get on installing the mod, you want to go to your file folder where your Steam is installed. Some of you might have one hard drive that you install everything on. Some of you might have multiple hard drives. Go to where Steam is. So select Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Star Wars Empire at War, Corruption. Now when you first get there, it's only going to have data, log, and the MSS32 file folders. You want to create a new folder entitled this mods. So you just right click, go to new, click folder, a new folder will pop up, and you just title that mods. This is where you're going to install the mod. This the mods folder is not automatically added, you have to add it yourself. So after you have done that, you can minimize or close. Then you want to go to the ModDB site. I will provide that in the link in the description. And you want to have, there's only 2 options here, the rest are out of date. You have the Lite 2.2 and the 2.3 patch. Go to 2.2 and click download now. Now this is 1.6 gigabytes, I believe. Yeah, it's about 1.6 gigabytes. It is going to take a minute depending on your download speed. So if it's taking forever, don't worry. It's 1.6 gigabytes. It does take a minute. With me, it didn't take that long. I have a pretty high download speed. So after you've done that, just let it download, and then after you have downloaded it, you can then move it to your desktop, or I've just put these here just so I can show you guys. You can put them in a separate file, separate folder, whichever you want. And you will also need WinZip or 7-zip in order to do this properly. There's a lot of free stuff out there with 7-zip and WinZip. You can use that. After that, go to the 2.3 patch site where it has here. And then this is only 4.9 megabytes. This shouldn't take too long. And you click download now. After that, you can show in folder on your downloads and move it to the desktop. What I mean by that is if you go to your downloads on your file browsers, I had it here, but then I moved it to my desktop. So you can make sure you get these on your desktop. Now it's time to install the mod. You just right click, make sure you have WinRAR, WinZip, 7-zip, whichever, and extract files. Then you want to go select where your Steam is, and then you have Steam Apps, Common, Star Wars Empire at War, Corruption, Mods. That'll highlight the path, select OK, and it will install. Now depending on your processor speed, it might take a minute. I know it did take mine 4 to 5 minutes to do. There's a lot of information in there that it has to override some of the files, so just be patient. It'll go through. And then once it's done, it'll exit out by itself, and then you want to do the patch the exact same way. So extract files. You want to go, wrong drive. You want to go to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, find your Star Wars Empire at War, Corruption, Mods, and then click OK. That one will not take too long. Like I said, it's not a big file. It should be automatic. After you have done that, you're almost ready to launch this mod. Now, if you go to the main page here of the Remake Lite 2.2, you want to go to the description, read more. Now, there is some specific options that you'll have to do in order to get this mod to work with Steam. If you are using a retail disc, this is not a retail disc installation. You could use this little guide here if you are using a retail disc or the GOG version, the Good Old Games version. It's kind of almost the same, but you know, there's multiple ways you can get this game. I have it through Steam, so this will be mostly a Steam installation. So to play mod via Steam, click Launch Options and add mod path equals mod/EAW-remake-2.2. You want to highlight that, right click, and copy. And where we're going to put that is if you go to Steam, go to the game, properties, set launch options, and you want to copy. Now originally there'll be nothing there. You want to copy that into this launch parameter right here. And then that will set the launch parameter to launch with the mod, because that is the path and where the mod is. So you can select OK, and then close, and then you're ready to go. You click play, go to Forces of Corruption, and then click play, and the mod should launch no problem. It's like I said, it's pretty simple, just some specific steps that you have to do. But hopefully this guide showed you the proper way to do it. If you're still having trouble, leave a comment and we can try to figure it out. Maybe there's a step there that you missed. Sometimes it can get a little overwhelming, especially if you're not used to installing mods. I've installed a lot of mods in my day, so this kind of comes second nature to me. I had to figure it out on my own, especially with the mod path. So hopefully this has helped, and enjoy playing the mod, and subscribe for more, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.